I have your attention, please? The show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Well, hello. And welcome. I want to welcome you guys. Welcome. Y'all, day one of the 21 day visibility challenge. So, welcome. I hope you guys are excited. I hope those that are planning to participate are excited about sharing their brand. So, y'all, I'm here. I'm ready. I am ready. So, what are we doing? Day one of this visibility challenge. So, a little bit about the 21 day. Sorry. A little bit about the 21-day challenge. Sorry, Substack. I know y'all probably wondering what is this girl doing, but y'all, let me first let you guys know that I am streaming live on Substack, TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch. So hello, and welcome. We're getting ready to start this 21-day challenge. It is Go Live and Shine Literary Visibility Challenge. So, what we're going to be doing over the next 21 days, you and anyone who wants to join, all you got to do is go live on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, Substack, etc., for 10 to 15 minutes. Y'all, each day we're going to focus on a unique, engaging literary topic. Each day we're going to have a fresh theme that's designed to captivate, inspire, and start conversation. So, you're going to be sharing your personal stories, industry tips, or conversational ideas that will get people engaged and people talking. So, we want you ready to share your brand. That's what this is about. This is about sharing you and who you are. So I hope you are excited to share your brand with the world. So over these last 7 days, I don't know if you have noticed, but over the last 7 days, I have intentionally been going live on purpose to talk about different things. I actually started a 31-day challenge, which is going to go 10 days longer than the 21-day challenge that we are currently on, but I started 7 days ahead so that I can kind of, you know, have some logistics to share with you guys. So when I started over here on, I'm going to start with Facebook. So when I started here on Facebook under my author page, when I started out 7 days ago, I had approximately, I think I had, it was 1.7 thousand followers. Now I have 1.9. So I gained about 2,000, maybe. No, yeah, about 2,000 followers. And over on TikTok, it's been likes. I started with, I think it was, we had 14,000 likes, and I think right now we're almost hitting 16,000 likes. I have been going live often on TikTok. And if you're not involved in TikTok, y'all, this is an opportunity to get really involved in TikTok because they're doing some games. If you are someone that really like to engage, this is an opportunity for you to engage over on TikTok. So y'all, I'm challenging you to go over to TikTok and to utilize that platform as well. Um, there are some amazing influencers over there that are teaching you how to engage. They're teaching you how to engage with your your followers and your supporters, and they're teaching you some great tips that you can apply to your literary world, to your books, to your different things that you're doing. So I want to encourage you, if you are not a participant or someone that utilizes TikTok, I want to encourage you to go over and utilize TikTok. Substack is the same way. If you're not someone that utilizes Substack, but you have so much that you want to write about and that you want to share about, I encourage you to go over to Substack and create you a page. It is an amazing opportunity, y'all. Whenever you go live over there, and it creates you clips from your videos automatically. If you post, just post a word post, it will create a, if you put a picture inside of your text, it will create a video for you. It'll be a automated virtual voice video, but it will create that video for you, and you don't have to worry about paying for another place to and all of this is free, y'all. This platform is free. So if you are not utilizing Substack, and you know that you like to have clips and you like to have different stuff for your videos, and you want to make audios and you want to do different stuff, y'all, it's even an opportunity for you to create a podcast right there, because you can take your videos, you can take it over there, upload it, and it will create audio for you. So if you are not utilizing Substack, y'all go over there and check out Substack. So let's keep it going, because we are on here talking about the 100 the 21-day challenge, day one. So day one is the first week. Week one is break the ice and build your story. Break the ice and build your story. So week one, day one, the origin story. How did you fall in love with words? How did you fall in love with words? Those that are watching on Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube, you can see my screen. And how you fall in love with words. How did you fall in love with words? What was it about words that made you want to write? That is going to be the day one challenge. So you can create a video, go live. I will go live and talk about it if I was you. And before I end this live, I'm going to share with you guys how I fell in love with words and why I have over 130 something literary pieces available through Amazon, Blurb, Mad Cloud, Walmart.com, Barnes and Noble, Books a Million, you name it. Google Angela Thomas Smith, and you can go over and check out all of the books that I have. If you want to learn how to write your own book, how to publish your own book, I have a book on Walmart.com. You can go over to Walmart.com. 90 Days, Publish in 90 Days with Queen Angela is the name of the book. Publish in 90 Days with Queen Angela. I think it retails for $18. Go grab you a copy. Get you, all you influencers, you should have some printed material floating around here. And even your ebooks. Y'all, if you're using KDP now, your ebooks can now be audiobooks. People can drive around and work and listen to your books. So there's so many opportunities to allow your stuff to get out here. So why did I why did I start writing? Why do I love words so much? So with me, um, I was given the opportunity to share my journey of losing my mom 12 days after my 16th birthday. That is kind of what sparked a moment for me that made me want to continue to write. It was a way of me expressing some things, getting some things out. And I felt like, sometimes you want to say stuff, but you don't know how it's going to be perceived, or you know how it's going to be taken. Writing and putting in books, even if you have to write in a pen name, it gives you an opportunity to release some of that stuff. And we know when we release some of those things that are inside of us, that are holding us, it can sometimes free us, and it can sometimes allow us to 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 go to the next level. And I think me finding that avenue to release some things that I had on the inside of me, it allowed me an opportunity in a space to where I felt comfortable. I felt comfortable in sharing. About 5 or 6 years ago, I really got involved in, well, it might be longer than that now, but I got involved in writing poetry, and involved in poetry. Never thought that I was a poet, or that I could be a poet. Well, here it is, 2025, and I think I have 11 poetry books. Um, 9 of them are anthologies, meaning that there's about 40 to 50 other poets that have shared in these books. So they're not just books of me by myself, but they're other poets. So knowing that there are other people like me, other people that, have a voice, want to get their voice out there, but just may not have an outlet. Being able to be that person for some of those people. That's what I take pride in, and that's where I get my that's why I get my joy. That's why I get my peace. That's what I get. What keeps me going is being able to help other people get their story out there and share their story and be a voice, because there's so many people out there that have a story, but they just don't know where to start. And then there's so many people that have been burnt, they've been hurt, they've been, taken advantage of, and so many things have happened to it has discouraged people, and it has made people not want to do it or to get their story out. So I fell in love with words because it allowed me to be able to do what I do. And if I could go back and change something, I wouldn't. I truly wouldn't. I would change no part of this journey. I would. Would I do it over again? Yes. I would do it over again and again and again and again. Um, so that is why I fell in love with words. I hope that you will take this opportunity to share with us why you fell in love with words, and break the ice and begin to build your story. Begin to be a part of this 21 days of visibility. All you got to do is go live for 10 to 15 minutes and share about the topic of today. The topic of today is your original story. How did you fall in love with words? Only you can tell your story. We can try to tell it, but only you can tell your story. So share your story today. Share it with us and get involved with the 21-day challenge to prepare you for tomorrow. Tomorrow's challenge is the book that changed my life. So we want you to share a book that did something to you, that may have made you become a writer, that made you become whatever it is that you're doing. Outside of this, you may be a nurse, you may be a chef, you may be a radio personality, you may be a firefighter. Whatever inspired you to change your life, I want you to share a book tomorrow. Um, and I invite you to do recommendations. Recommend some books that we can read that may have changed your life. But we want you to talk about one. So that's the challenge for tomorrow. Go ahead and prepare for tomorrow as you share for today. Again, we are sharing about the your original story, how you fell in love with words. Not how I fell in love with words, but how you fell in love with words. It's your story. and only you can tell it. So we want you to tell it. Share with us over these next 21 days as we break the ice and build our story, a part of the 21 days Go Live and Shine Literary Visibility Challenge. Thank you for joining us. And guess what, y'all? I'm out of here because that is my 10 to 15 minutes. I helped up my end of the bargain. I didn't make no excuses. I participated. Now, when you participate over the next 21 days, will you allow your brand to shine? Someone's waiting on you. Someone's waiting on you. You didn't get dropped out of the sky. Somebody's waiting on you. You.